All of us are students, whether you're young or old. No matter who or what we are, we will always remain as students. We are all born with curiosity in our minds, and this continuous appetite for new knowledge is the thing that makes us a student. Students that always strive for information. Anyways, none of that is connected on what you are about to watch. What you are about to see is a compilation of sign errors. A video made not only to pass ENGLCOM but to entertain as well. So, without further ado, this is our video.
For sign number 1, we find ourselves near Leon Pinto Street, just near Sex, where we found this confusing sign.
What's wrong with sign 1? Well, for starters, it doesn't make any sense. No through road is just confusing. We went through the road and all we found was just a dead end. This might be what the sign is trying to imply. So, to correct this, they should just change it to dead end ahead. Well, that's for sign 1. So, 1 down, 14 to go.
Sign number 2. We're going across Sherwood, where we found the silver sign.
What's wrong with sign 2? It's pretty obvious, right? They didn't put their cell phone number. The error on this one is the wrong spelling. To correct this, they should substitute letter Z with the letter S to form siphoning. Because saying siphoning is like saying you study at De La Salle University. Well, that's for sign 2. 2 down, 13 to go.
For sign number 3, we find ourselves near an empty lot, where we find a sign that has too much S.
What's wrong with sign 3? It's another spelling error. They should buy paint with spell check. Anyways, trespass is spelled with only one S after TRE, and that should correct that. Well, that's for sign 3. 3 down, 12 to go.
For sign number 4, we saw that is looking for a call center instead of a call center agent.
What's wrong with sign 4? It's another confusing one. Instead of wanting to hire a call center agent, this one is looking to hire a call center. And they are looking for a call center that is 18 years old and a high school graduate. Well, that's for sign 4. 4 down, 11 to go.
For sign number 5 and 6, we find ourselves near a construction site, where we find one sign with 2 errors. For our first error, and for the second one.
What's wrong with sign 5 and 6? For the first error, there's no such word as keep out. It's only keep out as 2 separate words. And for the other one, it's lacking an S. Slippers always come in pairs, therefore is always accompanied by S. Did you ever go to Havaianas and said, "Excuse me, can I buy a slipper?" Well, that's for sign 5 and 6. 6 down, 9 to go.
For sign number 7, we find ourselves in another post where the people are hiring a promodizer.
What's wrong with sign 7? Other than it not being malinaw, it's another made-up word. Saying promodizer is like saying, at a school, we will find some teacherizers. What they wanted to say must have been promoter. Well, that's for sign 7. 7 down, 8 to go.
For sign number 8, we find ourselves in another post where we find another misspelled word.
What's wrong with sign 8? It's another not malino view. But other than that, it's another misspelled word. It's the word assigned but with only one S. Well, that's for sign 8. 8 down, 6 to go.
Sign number 9, we found ourselves near pedestrian access.
What's wrong with sign 9? It's another misspelled word. It looks like the Philippines has another problem other than its corrupt government. It's the lack of the word S. Access is spelled with 2 S. Well, that's for sign 9. 9 down, 5 to go.
For sign number 10, we find ourselves in I don't know where, but this sign shows a common splice.
What's wrong with sign 10? For the first time, we have a comma splice. Without a comma, it's like saying that there is no parking for customers. If you do that, your business will make lugi. But with the comma, it's saying that the parking is for customers only. Well, that's for sign 10. 10 down, 5 to go.
We are at the 11th sign, and we are at the ghetto in Manila for car air concert.
What's wrong with sign 11? It's another wrong spelling. The sign is read as over howling. There are no wolves in Manila, so why would there be any howling? To correct this, O should be replaced with an A and be read as overhauling. Well, that's for sign 11. 11 down, 4 to go.
For our 12th sign, we find ourselves in I don't know where again. But this sign tells us that, baby, are you down, 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 down?
What's wrong with sign 12? It's another confusing one. What does no down mean? Does it mean you can go up the house but you can't go down? What they might have wanted to say is that there is no down payment. Kinapos lang sila sa space. Well, that's for sign 12. 12 down, 3 to go.
We are at the 13th sign in front of the Holy Blessed Iglesia de Cristo establishment or building. And they love cars.
What's wrong with sign 13? It's another misspelled word. The title Car Works can still be excused because it's probably intended. But the subtitle Car Accessories is just stupid.
Oh, hell no!
Well, that's for sign 13. 13 down, 2 to go.
For our 14th sign, we find ourselves in another construction site where they don't need to construct on buildings, but they need to construct on their proper, I don't know, just look at the sign.
What's wrong with sign 14? It's missing the word be, as in Jollibee. The sign should say, shall be dealt with. Well, that's for sign 14. 14 14 down, 1 to go. Oh yeah.
15 sign, ladies are inquire. Ladies are to inquire.
What's wrong with the final sign? Inquire is separated as 2 words. Well, that's it for the final sign. 15 down, none to go. Anyways, after a long day of going up and down path, we finally did it, and we hope that you enjoyed it. But to keep the fun going for at least a little while more, there's a couple of interesting signs we stumbled upon.
One of our bonus signs